seen your dad yet. He was in bed when I got back last night. Not made much of his breakfast, neither. Woody didn't drag me out of bed to do it for him. Aren't you going to ask me how your auntie is?
How's my auntie?
She's on the mend. Oh, you know, he's a funny fella, that husband of hers. Feel right sorry for her. Big fat lump he is. Scared stiff of it to work. Spends half his time in the boozer. I'm trying to think who he reminds me of. Some folks don't half live rough, do they? Oh, look, it's me catalogue. Oh, hey, I fancy that. Here, have a look at these.
Oh, after.
Proper stylish, though, aren't they? You all right, Chuck?
Yes.
Did you go out last night? Had an early night, did you?
Yes, I did, yes.
Will you turn your head round a minute?
Will you let me get on with it?
What's that mark on your cheek? Have you had an accident?
Yes, I banged myself on the shelf in the scullery.
Oh. Oh, I say, look at these. You know, there's all sorts in here for your bottom drawer. Hey, clear the decks.
Hey, you at the back there. Barlow, wake up.
Sorry, love. I should have finished this lot last night, really. Hey, mushrooms! What gives?
They're what we should have had last night, only I completely forgot I bought them.
Well, well, well. Every cloud has its silver lining. Where's yours?
Oh, I'm just having toast.
You on that slimming kick again?
No, I'm not on that slimming kick again. I just happen to want toast.
Mushrooms for breakfast. Great.
Ken, what do you know about the schools crisis?
Funny you should say that.
No, I'm serious. I was talking to somebody at the class about it.
Male or female?
Oh, honestly, you men. You go out to work every day and meet all sorts of people I never know about. But just let a woman put her head outside the front door and all sorts of suspicions start rearing their ugly heads.
Yeah, well... What were you asking? Oh, yeah, schools crisis. Well, there's a teacher problem, complicated by the birth rate, tied up with the size of classes and the question of part-time teachers. I've got a very good article about it upstairs. I'll root it out for you.
I don't want articles. I want conversation.
All right, I'll test for a bargain then. You read the article, then I'll converse.
Oh, all right, mastermind. But don't think you're getting out of it.
Why should I want to? You know, I want people to look at my wife, and I want them to say, caw, and brains too.
Shut up.
Hello.
Good morning.
Mushrooms. Oh, some people do all right, some people do. Mushrooms for breakfast.
Yeah, well, we ran out of caviar, you know.
Honestly, anybody think we usually have potato peelings or something?
I've come to scrounge a lift on your scooter. When you finish your mushrooms.
Don't tell me you're going to go to work same time as all those other pros.
Yeah, well, I've got a busy day on today. Football practice this afternoon. It's a bit of a bind, really.
Oh, come off it, our kid. You lap it up. You know you do. If they gave up football, they give up you in one go.
When are you going to get that car? When I can scrounge a lift in comfort.
Yeah, when Nelson gets his eye back, by current statistics. We've got to decorate that spare room upstairs first, those two spendthrifts.
By the way, I had a bit of a do with Stan Ogden last night. Oh, perhaps I better not talk about it.
Oh, you can't just say that much and then shut up.
Well, it was a bit embarrassing in a way.
Oh, come on, you're among friends.
Well, last night, I went up to Irma's room.
Aye, aye.
Oh, no, fair play, kid, all above board, you know. Anyway, in comes old Gutsy. Didn't like it, he said. Wasn't used to that sort of behaviour in our family, he says.
Stan Ogden? Ah, that's a laugh for a start.
Yeah. Well, it threw Irma good and proper. She gets a bit funny when she's embarrassed, you know. She wouldn't let me back in the house when I went back later on.
You mean he locked you out?
Yeah, no kidding.
Dan Ogden.
Stan Ogden.
Oh, now I have heard the lot. Come on, our kid. You can tell me the rest on the way.
Right.
Oh, I shan't have a chance to eavesdrop.
Ah, there. You keep your mind on a high level, love. Think about that schools crisis and get that article read.
Yes, I will when you've found it. And then you can get ready to converse, can't you? Try, love. Don't let him get you down.
No, I'll try not to.
Oh, by the way, that whoever it was you were talking to about the schools crisis, you did say male?
I'm on first shift, so I'm off now.
Oh, it's a right tip, is this.
Well, whose fault is that?
I haven't got the space. I haven't got the files and stuff. I haven't got now to proper business as. There's the Christmas sales coming on, the party season. The office is shoving stuff at me left, right and centre. How can they expand under conditions like these?
Expand? You want to get down to work instead of lazing about, then you'd expand from nout.
You have to be careful how you talk to me. I might be offering you a job one of these fine days.
Me, your job, what else?
Well, personal secretary, something like that.
You're at it again, aren't you? I can tell. Just how many orders have you got? You keep on about these orders. How many exactly? Tell me.
Well, I couldn't say exactly like.
No, I bet you couldn't. You want to stop daydreaming and get your nose to the grindstone, my lad.
You want to stop daydreaming, get your nose to the grindstone, me lad. she knows about it. She never sat down to a day's work in her life. I don't know. I'm rushed off my feet.
What's up with you, ma'am? Is she mad at me?
Ah, taking a notice, just one of them days.
Miss Nugent's asked me to model in the display.
Oh, well, I might be able to give you a few tips then. I used to know all the top models when I were in show business.
Honest?
Well, it's behind me now, is all that. I'm harder these days, you know.
I've always fancied modelling.
Yes, I'm definitely harder. I'm tougher. I'm more ruthless. You have to be in business. It's every man for himself. It's the big word these days is ruthless. Anytime now they'll be using it for one of them male deodorants.
Well, round the hips I'm all right.
It's all part of the image. Karate, cold showers, shimanda fur, the soft stuff is definitely out. It's all getting the boot in.
I've been told I've got quite a good bone structure.
You've got to smash your way through with an iron fist. You've got to think big, believe in yourself.
I think you've got a big future, Dennis. Honest to do. Well, I mean, you've got it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, wouldn't it be smashing if we could both get somewhere? Do you think I could do it?
It's all there. It only needs the chance.
Do you really think so?
All I need's a bit of encouragement. Then there'll be nought between me and the star.
Thanks very much, Tony. I'll see you at Newcastle tomorrow.
All right, Lucy, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, I've just been uptown shopping. Let me know when you're getting your going away outfit. I'll take you to a smashing place.
Oh, who cares?
You want value for money, don't you?
Do you know, I honestly think that if more women spent as much time on choosing their husbands as they do the going-away outfits, divorce would be a thing of the past. Why does everybody go on about clothes all the time? I mean, there's plenty of time for that later, isn't there? Do you know, if they could put me in a machine and pull me out married at the other end, including the going-away bit, I'd be as chuffed as little mint ball.
Hello, Lucille. Irma, could I kill two birds with one stone?
Well, I'm very sorry, Miss Nugent, but if it's private, I'm supposed to be working, you
Well,
know.
it won't take a moment, really. As a matter of fact, it does concern both of you. I was wondering if I might persuade you to model at our little demonstration.
Me?
Well, yes, Lucille. I thought you might represent the modern miss, so to speak. And Irma, well, I thought you might display some of our more glamorous lines.
Hey, do you mean it, me?
Yes, of course, Lucille. And how about you, Irma?
Miss Nugent, whatever else I might be, I'm not an hypocrite, you know, and after what I've just been saying, well, I'm very sorry and all that, but you can count me out.
Oh, dear.
Oh, she must be daft.
There aren't many people with the right figure round here. It seems I was rather counting on Irma for some of our more sophisticated lines. What did she mean about what she'd just been saying?
Oh, she said something about if you could put her in a machine and pull her out married at the other end, she'd be chuffed as little mint balls. Hey, what am I going to wear, though?
Well,
We're having that room done out for them. We're not planning to be here forever, of course, but we might as well make the best of it while they're at the most interesting.
Oh, my dear, they never cease to be interesting. Now, take Lucille, for instance, though. She's hardly a child anymore. She ran up to me just as I was leaving and told me she was going to be, you'd never guess, a model.
I thought she was starting work at her mill next week.
Oh, not professionally, of course. No, love. It seems that Miss Nugent wants her for this mannequin parade she's planning.
Oh, yes.
A mannequin parade in Coronation Street, I ask you. Anyhow, I suppose one has an obligation to support these things, and I shall have to attend, naturally. Well, perhaps it might be rather fun.
Come in.
Excuse me, you don't mind if I use the telephone, do you?
I thought you were using the public call box at the corner shop these days.
Yeah, well, it's out of order, and I'm desperate. I've got 5 roasted stink bombs coming, and they haven't turned up yet.
I
think I'd better be
Oh,
going.
hang on a minute, Mrs. Walker. Go on.
Oh.
You're forgetting what you came for.
Oh, bless you, yes.
I've still got a few bottles left from the old stock if
Have
you
you, love?
run out.
I remember that. Has a most distinctive odour, don't you think?
Stink bombs, 5 roasted stink bombs.
Well, I think I'd better be going, dear, thank you.
Ta-ta.
Engaged. Hey, look, do you mind if I hang on and do it again? Because it's dead urgent. See, I've got this fellow waiting for delivery. Instead of sending them by
all
special...
right. You don't have to spin me a long tale. It's a mystery to me why you don't get one of your own. You do need it for business. Though, frankly, I wouldn't relish the idea of sharing a party line with you. Well, the firm pay for it.
Hey, you've got something there, haven't you? It's
Well-
a thought, isn't it?
It'd certainly save a great deal of bother.
Yeah, it is a bother for me having to come down the street. Think of the time it would save, not to mention the energy. A telephone of me own.
Oh, it's me.
It's already in the oven. You can lay it out.
All right, love. Your mum's upstairs. I'll put your dinner out.
Oh, didn't hear Emma come in.
Aye, she's having it in the scullery.
She's what?
In there.
Emma?
Hey, you better be told, I suppose. We had a row last night.
What's new about that?
I hit her. Oh, don't look at me like that. I had good reason.
Was it you made that mark on her cheek?
Oh, shut up, will you, Margaret? You won't mark on her cheek. She gave me too much cheek. I'll have no more of it, I'll tell you.
You've raised your hand once too often in this house,
Let me
Stanton.
tell you what happened.
I don't want to know what happened. I don't care what happened. You'd no right to hit that lass.
Will you be quiet? She'll hear you.
I should jolly well hope so or not. You get right in there and tell her you're sorry.
I will not.
Oh, yes, you will.
Oh, no, I won't. She does it again, she gets same.
You must have gone start raving bonkers. Whatever will folks think?
Hey, listen, this is a family matter. You keep this to yourself. You blab to anybody.
Go on, then. Hit me. Go on, let's be having you.
Don't make yourself look ridiculous. I'm sick of the pair of you.
It's all right, Chalk. He'll not touch you again. I'll see to that.
God bless our happy home.
See what you've done. See what you've done. You'll look well if she doesn't come back, won't you?
I get no respect in this house. No respect at all.
No, and I'll tell you for why. Because you don't deserve no respect.
If it's not one, it's t'other. I've had enough. I'm off.
And don't think you made the last of this, neither. David Barlow will have something to say about it.
Let's go, Butter, as quick as we can, please.
Well, flipping stone me. He's been at it again.
Ah, you must admit it's looking a bit better, though, isn't it, Mr.
Not
Fairclough?
quite the point, mate. That's not quite the point. But you're behind them with them frames now. How long did it take you?
As a matter of fact, I'm very well up with them. Anyway, it's not the time it takes, Mr. Fairclough, it's the time it saves.
Is that a fact?
Ah, do you know, it takes me ages finding stuff sometimes.
Oh, why don't you put them where you can find them afterwards?
Well, I do, you see. It's just that when I'm out and you shift stuff that I get a bit flummoxed, you see.
Oh, he's very sharp on the answers this morning. Look, Jerry, I don't mind a bit of spit and polish every now and
I
again.
wouldn't call it spit and polish exactly,
Oh, you wouldn't,
Mr.
well, what would you
Fairclough.
call it then?
Well, more organisation-like.
Well, I don't mind a bit of organisation like. I don't even mind going without me pie and a pint at dinner time, but stop me, there's got to be a limit somewhere.
Oh, well, I think I've just about got things sorted out for the time being, Mr.
For
Fairclough.
the time being, Mr. Fairclough.
Oh, well, I've just got one or two little ideas I'd like to have a bit of a chat about with you.
A bit later on, mate. Let me get my old muddling through smile back on again, shall I?
Well, I'll jot them down in my little boot for you, then,
You
shall
do
I?
that.
Hi. Hey up, David. Hey up.
Hello, hello. I don't like the crafty look on his face.
Oh, do you mind? Look, I've come to do you two fellows a favour.
Oh, in that case, pull him up a chair, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm putting you in the way of a large bottle of scotch free.
What's the catch?
Aye.
There's no catch. All you have to do is
Buy a
some
couple of these
toll
raffle tickets, yeah. Go on, get half a dollar out of the petty cash and get him
Yeah.
packing off. 4:30? How many other jobs do you know where a fella starts at 12 o'clock and finishes at 4:30?
Well, in the first place, I started at 8 o'clock this morning,
Ah.
and I've only just knocked off. And in the second place, selling these, mate, is work.
Oh, that's dog rough. My heart bleeds for you.
There you are. 1/2 crown.
Thank you very much. You're a right pair of gentlemen.
How's that wood going for the bonfire, then?
Oh, I've got a good big pile. Come and have a look.
You don't call that a good big pile, do you? I use more than that to light the fire in the morning.
Well, I was sure there more than that.
Well, it's all this weather we've been having. It's shrunk.
I could have sworn there were more than that.
It's actually shrunk from about there in one wash. Oh, dear, how embarrassing. You must let me take it straight back. We'll gladly replace it, of course. Oh, I don't think you would, you know. I didn't get it at Gamma. It was a present.
Oh, what a relief. I should have felt obliged to leave without asking the favour.
For me?
Well, yes, I was wondering if I might persuade you to act as a sort of dresser at my little parade. I believe it's the usual sort of thing to have someone in that capacity, and I thought you could keep a professional eye on the model's hair at the same time. I feel sure that a special purchase voucher for Gamma garments would be forthcoming as a sort of acknowledgement.
Yes, well, see, the thing is, I don't get much spare time. Still, I suppose I could. Yes, all right,
Oh,
then.
good.
Ha! Return of the breadwinner. Well, how about a big kiss from the devoted little wife, eh?
Miss Nugent called.
Oh. Just slip upstairs.
I think we could discuss the procedure later. You
Yes,
probably know more about it than I do.
Well, if you
anyway,
could,
I'm very conscious of the fact that I've got a lot to learn.
Well, if you could let me know the time.
Yes, I will. No, I'll go out this way. It's quicker. Bye.
Goodbye. All right, Romeo, you can come down now.
Morning, Mr. Massey, Mrs. Fletcher. Hello, Mr. Percy. Look, you can clear off. I don't want to discuss it. I've spoke to your dad, and he's very sorry.
I know, I heard how sorry he was when I was in the kitchen.
Oh, don't let's have any more trouble, love.
That's you all over, ain't it? Don't let's have any more trouble. I'm flaming now for 2 minutes, then it's all lovey-dovey again. Well, if you think that's going to work with me, you can go and soak your head in Tarmill Lodge.
Well, I suppose he was thinking of you in his own way.
Thinking of me, you trying to be funny? I don't know. You can stand there and keep your face straight. The only one that big fat bully thinks of is himself, and well, you know it.
Now, he has got his points, Chuck.
You're just blind where he's concerned, aren't you? No wonder they say that there's nobody in the world can't find somebody to love him. He certainly found you all right. Why don't you come to your senses, ma'am?
He's not all that bad, Chuck. Any road, it's a bit late now, isn't it?
Oh, you've certainly got yourself lumbered there, all right. Mind you, if he lays another finger on me again, I'm telling you, I'll swing for him.
Oh,
I will. There's not another man on earth going to do that to me again.
Hi.
Oh, hello, David. We was just having a little chat.
Oh, is it private? Can anybody join in?
Oh, no, I was just going. I'll see you after, Chuck.
I came back last night.
I know.
Yes, I know you know. Why don't you let me in?
What, and go through all that again?
Oh, his bat's worse than his bite. He's got to chuck his weight about now and again. Dads are like that. Hey, I might warn myself one day.
Well, if you're thinking of being anything like him, you can forget me for a start.
Oh, all right, what's up?
Nothing, I just want you to let me get on with it.
What's up?
Will you just let me get my job done?
Well, at least you might look at me when I'm...
Hands off me.
Oh, what's that? Did he do that? Did he do it?
Well, what difference does it make?
Well, I've all but...
New York, this is Tanner Enterprises, London, England here. Dennis W. Tanner speaking in person. Now hear this. 2,000 gross of rude notices have been dispatched.
Are you talking to somebody?
No, just thinking aloud whether we should have a white or a red telephone, that's all.
Oh, well, I'm just off to the rover, so if Dorothy Greenhouse... You say a telephone?
Well, it's nearly time. I've only a matter of time I've filled the form in.
Are you serious?
Of course I'm serious. You
Who's
can't
gonna
run a
pay
business
for it?
without... You can't run a
Who's
business
going
without...
to pay for it?
I am, unless I can squeeze it out of the firm.
I see. That wouldn't be my name you're putting down on that form by any chance, would it?
Your name? Why should I put my name?
Oh, no reason. Just a matter of a watch some years ago. Do you remember?
Can I come in?
Oh, you better ask Sir if he has the time.
Miss Nugent asked me to get your advice.
Oh, do go on. I'm always happy to oblige a lady.
It's about these models. Well, you see, she was depending on Irma, but it's fallen through. So I said that you knew some of the top models, and she wondered if you can get one to come along and help. I said, I'm sure you would.
Good evening, Mr. Walker. Good evening, Mr. Walker.
Well, as I was saying, the interest round here in anything as sophisticated as a mannequin parade is rather limited, don't you think?
Mrs. Walker, I'm surprised at you. Don't you know that Jerry and I spend half our time going to mannequin parades? If it comes to a toss-up between that and football, we never hesitate, do we?
Oh, no, that's right.
Because he's a dab hand at the old spiel, aren't you, mate? You know, the patter.
Aye.
Yeah. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do a little demonstration for you. I'll go out and come in. And he'll describe exactly what I'm wearing. Something nice and sophisticated, okay? Right? Right, here we go. Come on, go with the gutter.
Oh, well, Mr. Fairclough is wearing a very nice clean pair of overalls with a...
Oh, no,
with an ex...
No, I'll go out and come in again. But this time, don't forget, I'm Leone.
Oh.
Okay?
All right.
Right, here we go.
Well, Leone is wearing a very nice black lace whatnot with sequin...
Pardon me.
He will have his little joke, Miss Nugent.
It's hardly a joke to those involved, is it? Actually, I came round to collect the bonfire subscriptions, but there hardly seems to be anyone here.
Hey, you can have mine, Miss Nugent.
And here's for Mr. Walker and myself.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Mr. Ogden?
Well, some other time, love.
Look, I'll pay Mr. Fairclough's and all. Yeah.
No, Mr. Booth. I'm sure Mr. Fairclough is quite capable of paying himself. However, I don't propose to wait. Perhaps you'll be good enough to tell him that I shall make a point of seeing him in due course. Right. Oh, Mrs. Tanner, could I have your bonfire money? Oh, yeah, half a crown in it. Yes, please. There we are, love. Thank you. Hello, Mr. Walker.
Hello, Miss Tanner.
Hello, darling. Can I interest you in one of my new lines, do you think?
Yes, certainly. A gin and tonic.
It's dead right what you were saying, you know. They're all dead common round here.
You know, there are times when I thank my lucky stars that I have a sense of humour. It's half the battle if you can see the funny side of
Oh,
things.
you're dead right there. You think I'm funny, don't you, Mrs. Tanner?
Oh, and there he is.
Yeah, well, Stan does. Look at him laughing all over his chops.
Right, well, Leone, I'll be going off then.
Get in. Where are you off to?
I'm just back to the yard. We left brew cans there.
They'll do till tomorrow, won't they?
No, they won't. It'll take me a week to get them clean again. I'll see you.
Well, get him. You know where's the pants in our house, don't you?
Right, well then, what's everybody having? Mrs. Tanner?
Oh, I'm being got one, thank you.
Len?
Yeah, pint for me, please.
Ken?
Half pint for me, please, there.
Mr. Ogden?
Huh?
He's asking you to have a pint. Wakey, wakey.
Oh, thanks. I'll have a pint then.
Do you think you should?
Huh?
You've got a great big pot there, mate. If it gets any bigger, you might have to give up your favourite sport.
I'm not with you.
Knocking young girls about, isn't it? There's a couple out there just about your size. 4 feet high and the little stocking feet. Although perhaps that's a bit too big for you, Stan.
Watch it, mate.
Oh, on second thoughts, perhaps you'd better have that pint. Yeah, it must take an awful lot of courage knocking young girls about. Yes, I think you'd better have that pint after all, Stanley.
Right, out. What are you, a little beggar? So that's where my wood's been going.
I'm sorry, mister.
Well, what's the big idea, eh?
I only took what were no good.
How did you know it were no good?
Well, it didn't look no good.
Oh, come over here. Let's have a proper look at you. Well, you're no more than 2 pence a copper, are you?
No, mister.
What did you take it for, as if I didn't know?
The bonfire.
Ah, I thought as much. How do you get in?
Over at gate.
Ah, it's a bit of a climb, isn't it? I remember once I took... Anyhow, what am I going to do with you? You're a bad lad, did you know that?
Yeah.
You were stealing, weren't you?
It were no good to anybody.
It's not up to you to decide what's no good to anybody. It was somebody else's property. I should send for Bobby's be right, you know.
Don't do that, mister.
Oh, well, what's your name, then?
Alan Platt.
Right, then, Alan Platt. Raise your right hand. Your right hand. Right. Now, you say after me, I won't never take what belongs to nobody else no more.
I won't never take what belongs to nobody else no more. Honest.
Right. Now, look, you better get off home. Your mum will be worried. It's time little lads like you were in bed.
I can't get in the house. My mum's gone on shift at Tar Mill, and my dad's on overtime.
Well, what do you do when it's raining?
I wait out in privy. I wish I were working.
Yeah, it'll come soon enough. What do you fancy then?
Woodworking. Same as you.
All right. You any good at it then?
I can only do it at school. My dad doesn't have no tools. He says he's done enough when he gets home. I wish I had a yard like this.
Well, you won't get 1/2 inch in other folks' property now, will you? No, see, if you want to get your name up on a board like that, you'll need to serve an apprenticeship, you know.
Is that you, mister?
Ah, it is, and my name's Jerry, not Mister. So, happen you'd like a few lessons, would you?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I'll tell you what, you come back here tomorrow about 6:30 and I'll see what I can do. Anyway, look, you better get off now. I've got 1 or 2 things to sort out, and you think on. Now, don't forget what I told you.
No, I won't. 6:30.
Ah. Here. Go on.
Nice.
Get off here.
Good night, Jerry.
Good night, lad.